Welcome to Fireteam, Chad, IGN's Destiny show. Thank you so much for joining us today. Joining me today is Sean Finnegan over here. Fran Mirabella.
Hey, Guardians.
My regular co-hosts are back. Nice to see you guys again.
Why do you always introduce Sean first?
Because he's on my right and I'm right-handed.
I'm just
First come, first serve.
Yeah.
I totally just kidding.
He was here first.
You should have said alphabetical.
Alphabetical.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, guys, today we are going to be talking about... We're going to be talking about the new stream that's coming up from Bungie, taking a look at the Cosmodrome Winter Tour. Iron Banner is coming back, and we're going to talk about some legacy console stuff that you should be aware of. Just general alerts.
FYI, August 16th, I believe.
Yes.
Things change.
Yes, definitely. So let's start off right away with the stream that's coming up. We are getting a Cosmodrome Winter Tour July 20th at 10 a.m.
Your summer tour of the Winter Cosmodrome.
That's right.
You know, the game's coming out, but I think it's awesome.
So this is
you know what it's going to be? It's like, come chill out with us.
Oh my God.
Cosmodrome.
Deej is definitely he's gonna make that joke.
There you go. Take it.
He will make that joke.
He'll open up the stream with, "Hey Guardians, ice to see you."
Oh, I like this.
This is what I would do.
All right.
Why don't we just do this for this whole segment? As many ice puns as we can get in while we're discussing our
I'm
thoughts.
just stealing all of my ice puns from Mr. Freeze in the Batman movie.
Do you know what killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. That movie's amazing. Batman and Robin, right? Oh,
Yeah.
it's so bad.
All right, guys. Chill. Let's refocus and talk about the stream
we really have to
coming
talk
up.
a little bit more about that movie.
Freeze.
Yeah, just kidding.
We need to move on to the real topic at hand.
Anyway, new stream. We're going to get a Cosmodrome Winter Tour. We've already seen it in a few screenshots, how it's covered in ice now, and there's a few relics from past public events that we've seen. This is exciting. No Plaguelands, though.
No, and maybe just for 100% clarity, right? Because I'm even still confused. There's a patrol entry point that is the same Cosmodrome with the same shade of Earth that you get today, and the season is what it is
today. Spin metal-filled landscape.
Yeah, so year 2 remains as a patrol destination of enemies, I assume, of a certain level and doing things. But then, boom, what they're going to give us the tour of is the new entry point, and that's where you can, I think, go off to the Plaguelands. But now we get to see the new winter,
landscape.
The wintry landscape. Boy, I really couldn't come up with a good phrase there.
I wonder do you guys think it's going to change the gameplay of the area? Do you think there's going to be areas that are just frozen over that you can't access anymore? Or how are they going to handle that? What do you think?
I don't think so. I mean, I'll bet you it's mostly just aesthetic, right? It would be really cool if it did change the gameplay. You can now slide down hills because they're icy. Your footing isn't so good or whatever. I don't know.
Like an Uncharted 4? Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Something like that. That would be cool, but I just think those are very... I mean, that's a pretty tough change to implement.
Yeah. I do think...
It's changes to physics and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Well, so for starters, we know, and I forget where it is. And
We've seen the screenshots. It was in the press release.
Yeah, but I was going to say, there's the point in the wall that's crashed through, and that's where you enter the raid, it seems like.
Yeah.
But how do you get there? I think there's definitely going to be either a thing that fell down, a ship that crashed into the snow that now bridges to a new area, and I haven't even thought about where could that be. It's probably got to push through a wall edge, right? So you know where you enter the Cosmodrome? There's that huge wall there. Maybe that's it, is you still enter around there. What we don't know is, do you enter at a completely new side of the wall, a completely new point? Maybe that's how they handle it.
Yeah, maybe.
But it sounds to me I don't know.
You know, one thing I don't like about the fact that they're doing this stream, we're going to get to see it early and they're going to take us on a tour and talk about their design changes. We're going to lose that first moment of awe when we experience it ourselves for the first time. It'll still kind of be there, but if you watch the stream, you're going to be like, okay, I know this is over here and this is here, and I've already experienced this through somebody else's first
You don't
impression.
have to watch the stream.
So wait a second.
I do. So for me,
don't think it'll be like that. I get what you're saying.
It'll still kind of be there.
But by the way, you've already played on the Cosmodrome in general. It's not like a brand new engine.
You don't
and a brand
feel like
new
a little of the
system.
magic is being taken away by having it shown to us?
That's to Sean's point. It's if you're that way about it, then you can't look at any of the screens.
Yeah.
You can't watch the trailer.
Just unfollow every Destiny fan.
Yeah, and honestly, the real wonder tends to be the raid and within deeper into strikes. I don't think this is going to be that. I actually think Plaguelands is. When they tour the Plaguelands, that will. But even then, your first chance to play it, it's
For
a big
yourself.
difference. Yeah.
It's
a valid point.
I just wanted to pose the question, and
I'm not,
just wondering what your guys' thoughts were on that.
I ain't worried.
Yeah. I'm not worried either.
Yeah, but it's a good point. It is.
I would love to see dynamic weather and stuff happen in Destiny at some point in the future. I don't know if it's something that could possibly happen. Like, I think it might be really tough to code and program.
It would have to be a new engine for sure at this
Really?
point.
You
Well,
think?
I would say, meaning they're not going to recode the current engine when they're obviously working on Destiny 2 and I'm positive there's got to be a recode of that engine. That might have something.
Like-
That'd be cool. Like some random lighting and, well, actually, we have the random lighting already.
Yeah, there's a day-night
but-
cycle, right?
Yeah.
There's not
Yeah,
a night
yeah, yeah.
cycle, right?
There's
like
a
there's
day-night cycle.
dusk. Have you
I
ever
mean, it
been to the
gets-
Cosmodrome when it's straight up nighttime? I
No,
don't think
I mean,
so.
like, it's still well lit enough that you can see everything.
It's old Russia. It's the sun's at a different angle. But no, like, yeah, you're right.
There's
Right.
still nighttime in Russia.
Twilight
Yeah,
Gap,
I
there's
know,
a
I
night.
know.
There's a night thing in Twilight Gap.
Twilight Gap, the PvP map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a day and a night version.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
How come I don't remember that?
I don't know. There's so
It's
many
subtle.
because there's
it's
so many
subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, though. What I'm saying is like a true day-night cycle where it's like it's very clearly dark, and because of that, it's cool. It's a totally different look.
Well, you
that would
also
be
you
really
want
cool.
bigger changes. All you're saying, bigger lighting changes with weather changes on top of it.
Well, that'd be-
but
yeah,
if it's
I-
already winter, I mean, you're talking about like it's either a blizzard or it's not, or it's like
Well, I mean, that's one of the things, right? Like weather changes is one. Day-night
Snowstorm.
cycle would be really cool too. Just because, like, in Destiny, and I mean, people have brought this up all the time, right? But like the environments stay mostly the same, and the variation comes from like going backwards through a level or going backwards in a strike or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's the same level. To add variation, just some, to change up the pace a little bit.
yeah. No, it's a good note. We're not going to see it for Rise of Iron, so
Let's change gears a little bit, Sean. Something popped into my head while we were discussing those topics, and that is Trials of Osiris.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I believe it was yesterday, Bungie tweeted that here's the rewards you get. And they gave us a look at the Hunter gear and when those rewards are going to be available. And by the way, I did go 9-0 this weekend, and I have to give a shout out to Chaos11234
Congrats.
and Mattstodon86.
Gratzel.
So thank you for backpacking me through it. I was
Nice.
like garbage for the last 2 rounds. No kills, nothing. They're
You
just
just
like,
hid.
just don't die, bro.
Every once in a while that
Yeah.
happens.
just hiding
Yeah.
in a corner with your sniper.
But that's good
basically.
teamwork, though, is when you realize you're not playing well, just don't die.
I just did callouts really
Yeah.
well.
There it
Call
is.
them out,
Super important.
res
Yeah.
your teammates, give them more information. Yeah, totally.
There's a ton of power in callouts. I have learned that at not being an awesome player. I feel like I'm getting a little better now, but it's understated the amount of assists that you can do just from being already dead. Although ideally you are not dead, because it creates a real team shot. Like even if you're team shotting a person coming at you, like that's a lot of force, and once you lose that, it's bad. But you can assist a lot is the point. So don't feel like if you suck, like you don't contribute at all. Get better at callouts. Yeah, learn the callouts, and it really helps. It's definitely a skill. That's what casters do.
Yeah.
And they're amazing at it. And then,
Communication is key in PvP.
but then actually just being able to res people, like don't underestimate the power of you, even if you didn't get a kill in
Yeah.
resing someone.
Put on that crest of Alpha Loopy,
Yeah, and there it is.
be,
All
a,
right.
be a
The
team
fast
player.
res.
But go
So,
ahead, Destin.
congratulations.
Thank you for
Destin.
vamping while I found the tweet.
Yeah.
The champions of the Trials of Osiris new gear will be available in Destiny Rise of Iron on 9/20. And then they showed the Hunter gear. And Sean, you really latched on to the word champions
Yeah,
of the
so-
Trials of Osiris. Right now, the way it works, you have a helmet drop chance at 5 wins, and 9-0 you have another helmet drop chance, and like there's gear kind of given away throughout, including the AR, which is what everybody wants at 5 wins. There's a
Doctrine
chance
of
for it to
Passing.
drop.
Right.
You wanted to propose that 9-0 is the only way to get that full set.
So the way, what
Of course you're going to propose that.
I didn't propose it. That's how I actually interpreted it. When
Oh.
they read, like my tweet in response to this tweet was, finally, some of the gears being reserved for players who can go flawless.
But some is Pariah gear already is actually. by
yeah,
the
some
way.
well,
That's the like cool. It's only from the lighthouse. You know.
and
You
I was
know if you go to the
specifically also referring to the adept weapons, adept
lighthouse.
versions
Yes,
of the
Adept
primaries.
is exclusive
Yeah.
as well.
So they've been doing it already, but when they put this tweet out, I read that and for some reason the word champion kind of triggered me into this like. I'm not going to say the word triggered. It cued me into this like idea that they're going to commit more to that, which is like some gear will only be available at Lighthouse, some gear will only be available at 7 wins, 5 wins, which
basically
is kind of how it is now.
Already
but
have that, yeah.
But more of a
But you were
commitment to
thinking, is it
More
going to be
gear,
bigger and better? Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I've said it on the show a bunch of times, right? But I think like I love Destiny's PvP. I just think it needs to reward players who are skilled a little bit more. Like I just don't like the idea that same with on the PvE side. if you can't finish the raid, you don't deserve to get the end raid gear, right? Like
No, yeah, that's
And
the
you do
deal.
have to finish the raid to get that.
Yeah, the player skill should be rewarded on the PvP side.
So
as well.
yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
but you want it to be obvious to people around you, and so I think that's where
Exactly.
Yeah, there already are a couple things, but maybe they're not as loud, and so maybe that's all you're really getting at. I don't know. Meaning, like you already get gear that is well, yeah. Actually, it doesn't completely stand out depending on what shade you're wearing. You can't tell. Like for example, yeah, you can get the what's the little Sphinx helmet.
I don't know, but can you keep making those hand gestures?
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
But you can get the Sphinx helm, I believe, like across. But you can't get.
Which
I
one?
think it's like the gold one. Shut up. I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, there are things that. The point is, like, you're not totally clear if someone's been to the lighthouse unless you see the lighthouse emblem, which you only see in certain screens.
Is that the cat one?
Yeah,
Or
right now it is, yeah.
It's like a
I got that now.
little cat thing.
Oh, how does it look, Fran?
Cat.
I think
It's like a cat.
I
Try and do
think
it.
that
Let's all do it at the
emblem
same
is
time.
dumb.
But anyway,
the first two are really cool.
what I'm getting at is when you got Glowhoo and when
Does
you
it
got
make a sound?
shut up.
Yeah, it's indicative of a
Yeah.
particular achievement.
And when you're wearing like the helm from Crota's End,
Yeah.
and
People
even the
know
new
that
Oryx
A, you
raid,
look
yeah.
really stupid, and B, that you finished the
It's
raid.
like Destin's wearing his Glowhoo today.
Yes,
like he
yeah.
looks
I
really
need
stupid.
to do laundry, so I'm
very-
busting out
very
like
light blue
some
shirt.
clothes I don't normally wear. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I do think it would be awesome if they made it more apparent to like when you're walking around, you're like, yeah, I've been to the lighthouse, and it's totally clear as you walk around, give you an option. Because right now it's hard to tell with the yellow shaders and the gear. It's there if you look closely, but it's just maybe not super apparent.
Yeah, and that's kind of all I wanted. And plus, just like, yeah, being able to identify players by looking at them and their achievements, that's kind of what Destiny purported to be even before release, right?
Yeah.
Special weapons, special gear for achieving certain things.
Yeah,
and it does have some of that, you're right. I wish it had a little bit more of that.
I don't want to see exclusive gear at the lighthouse. Just
So,
FYI.
so we're gonna
Really?
put
No,
a
I think
community
it'd be really
call
cool
out
if
on
we
this
could.
one.
Adept was fine for Doctrine, like last resort.
not.
So here's the question, though, just to build off of that.
Sorry, Destin.
Why wouldn't you want to see that?
Oh, because it's way too few people go to the lighthouse. Somebody, I think, tweeted back at me. I was guessing 10%. I think somebody said like 18% or something. It's still a very small number. And so, meaning you end up with this really powerful gun that only a very small amount of people can get.
The doctrine.
Which I get is
Yeah,
you're
you
going
have
to be
to
like,
earn it,
that's
man.
the point. But
That's
it's
the
very,
point.
very
But
hard to
if
do.
everybody has
And
it,
it becomes
who
too
can do
powerful.
it, there's no way for you to earn it because there's no way for you to defeat them if they have the most powerful weapon in the game.
I don't think it's that. It's just to
But it's-
force.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I get
actually
what you're
think
saying.
I actually more on the side of where the requirement is like going to LFG, finding very elite players to help you and throw you a bone, and that's why you have stupid people out there charging to take people to the lighthouse. I don't agree with like. Meaning it's guaranteed math currently that only whatever about 18% of the people are going to get that. Maybe get
Yeah.
the doctrine. It's just too much work for. It's just not fair.
Here's what I think they should do, Finnegan,
Armor's
to
fine.
answer what you want, sort of. The weapon should have some sort of special skin or something that makes it look super sweet, like gold skins in Overwatch right now, right?
That could be cool.
That's a way to solve it where,
Vanity.
yes, you get that rank 5, so you can potentially get the rank 9, and you're on an even playing field,
And I
but you
am-
don't have the gold one. You didn't go to the lighthouse.
Yeah, and I'm totally fine with these sort of with those distinctions being cosmetic. Like
Yeah.
I think that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, I
Right?
like that.
Yeah.
Like, let's say whatever you can get, like a chrome doctrine of passing.
Yeah,
It's
so like at the 5 win tier, you can start getting weapon drops. But if you get 9 and 0, you get a
Get the-
black version,
yeah.
the iron
and they
version.
kind of have a little bit of
Exactly.
that, right? Like the doctrine is yellow. If you have the black one, it's adept, and like it's subtle. And so yeah, I just don't want like gear to be exclusive. And I
Yeah,
don't
like
think
right
that's
now,
a
the armor
philosophy.
pieces, sure, I can have the garbage piece of armor, or not the pariah.
Pariah
I
gear,
only
yeah.
went to the lighthouse once,
Yeah.
so I haven't done it very
Pariah
often.
gear's cool.
Yeah, so you
but
got
it's
pariah
not-
gear, but it's just a new skin.
Yeah,
And then you put a
roughly.
shader on it, and it looks.
Yeah.
I put a shader on my crappy version, and it looks the same.
Yeah, like if the
So,
boots are a
yeah.
great example, like you can wear the regular stripper boots as they call them, or you can wear this on the Warlock.
So you need
But,
to make a 9-0 set that looks unlike anything else in the game that you can apply with a
Yeah, have it
texture.
be like-
That's basically
that
what I
looks
was about to say.
phenomenal.
Is like in
Yeah.
World of Warcraft, they did something similar. That there was tiers of legendary gear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tier 1, tier 2, 3, and they're all really, really good. But the higher the tier, the harder the achievement.
Yeah.
And the gear was better, but only marginally. And it actually just encouraged people to want
Yeah.
to achieve really highly. That was all.
And I think that's good. And again, going back to Doctrine, they put Last Resort in the Adept version. Adept, I think, will stay and should stay. I'm not saying don't do that. It's just don't not drop the Doctrine only. That'd be crazy, right? If you could only get, say, Hawkmoon from the lighthouse. It's just asking a lot.
Or a good weapon.
I would like to see it an exotic
pretty
exclusive.
good.
I know, I'm just joking.
I would like to see an exotic exclusive in Trials. That would be really cool to get people to play it.
Yeah.
Hopefully open it up, not make it as difficult. And I know you want to move on, but as a good reminder, we still don't know what this cool new Crucible mode is.
Why do you not want it to be
Yeah. They haven't talked about it.
difficult?
No, I do.
Yeah.
It's just that the point of entry is very high.
You
That's
need to
a
be able
good
to
thing
get
for Trials.
Doctrine to get to 9-0. Like, let's say Doctrine is the best weapon possible.
I go 9-0. I mean, I haven't played in a while.
You understand
but,
what
like,
I'm saying, though, right? If there's one weapon that you can only
have
get by
that
going
weapon.
9-0, and that only 10% of players are able to get there because they're really good at PvP, then the other 90% has no chance of ever getting there once they have that best weapon in the game.
They don't have no chance, but it's
Yeah,
just
it's
super
not
hard.
no chance.
To me, it's more about
That's
the
why
grind.
that's why I'm saying cosmetic. Cosmetic's the way to go, and not power.
Yeah.
Because if the top 10% have all the power, they're just going to sit there and laugh at you trying to get 9-0.
I'm not advocating for that the best weapons are locked behind the hardest thing to do.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that there should be some reward for being able to do something that other people can't do because you're good.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
And maybe to finish that thought, I was really just saying that even just playing like the first few games sometimes is brutal. Like, is there a way to like get you in, get you some reward before it gets insane?
Yeah.
Even if it gets insane, I'm fine with that. But it can be, you get crushed sometimes, even in the first few games. And people who don't play a lot of PvP, it's very.
Oh, isn't it the worst
daunting.
thing ever losing
Well,
your first game on the card?
just
You're
like, just
what
gotta
am I
go.
It's
doing?
terrible.
Yeah.
And
that seems like something they could easily fix by making it so you can just get a new card within your menu and not having to exit out of Trials, go back,
Discard the card,
yeah, discard
go
the
back
card,
to
go
the
back,
reef.
buy everything again.
I think they'll
Hold it.
fix that,
Yeah.
by the way. You know,
Yeah.
the same way that they had fixed turning in bounties. Like,
Yeah.
You,
can just do
still
this
got to
for
go
more,
back
right?
to the reef.
I know, but
You
to pick
know.
up a card is like kind of silly. Like,
Yeah.
why not let them stack?
Yeah.
You know, like.
Do you want to reset your card? Delete it, and it'll reset. So, like, once you buy it that first time, you're set for Trials a weekend. You don't have to go back to the reef.
That could be cool.
Yeah, I think that would be a good
Kind of
way
like
to
the
handle
sigil works now, the Elder Sigil
Yeah.
for Prison of Elders. It
Yeah.
just stays in there.
it. One thing that you do have to go to the tower for is Iron Banner, and Iron Banner is coming back
And it's
Next Tuesday.
control.
on Control.
Yep. Yes.
Our favorite version of it. It's going to be July 19th to 26th. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific.
Hooray.
During
So,
Comic-Con. Great,
during
thank you.
Comic-Con.
Oh, no. You're right.
Yeah.
So
Bring it
this
like PS4.
week we have arms, legs, pulse rifle, and snipers. And I want to see that sniper roll because they've been doing god rolls on most of the weapons.
Yeah. What?
And I'm very interested in that. I have like
already
9
have
pulse
one.
rifles, so I'm pretty good on my rolls for
You want
pulses.
to see my Waylorn's March? It's good. I got
But I wanna see the
snapshot,
sniper
short
roll.
gaze, and
Oof,
I'll look it up. It's pretty solid.
that is acceptable. That is an
Yes.
acceptable
I haven't
roll.
found anything that's better than I have a pretty good roll on my 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
Completely
really
different
interested.
sniper.
I have a
Yeah.
1,000-yard stare with health regen on low life. So that saves me often. So like I get a kill and he hits me, but I'm health regenning, so I survive.
That's cool.
Yeah, so the really cool thing about Waylorn's March is very high aim assist, one of the highest in the game. But it's a faster rate of fire. You can't res snipe, but that's the trade-off. So it's almost a scout, you know, not quite. It's a very slow, but I mean, man, like you can shoot pretty fast. So
That's
if
cool.
you can body someone twice, that's sort of kind of how it is.
How many
and you
rounds
can
in the
still
mag?
pop someone in
3.
the head and get it. Obviously,
It's 3, right? 4?
No,
It's
no,
probably
no,
4.
it's-
Like all snipers are 4 now.
I actually thought it might be more, but I might have had like a increase. I forget that.
Because
one.
can't we
Maybe.
just go back to Praedyth's Revenge? And get
6?
6 in the barrel?
Yeah.
Use Zen Meteor.
I use
Or
Praedyth
Zen
all the
Meteor.
time. I could 2-shot.
Oh, yeah. I
most
just
ton of
do
the mag.
that over on Xbox.
Yeah. Zen Meteor. Oh, sorry. Oops. Subject. But it's got a ton of the mag and it's a killer sniper, even if
Oh,
the zoom
cool.
is really far out.
It's not really
Love
good for
hearing
PvP
that.
though, right?
No, it's awesome. I
Really?
mean, like, well, yeah, you should have been.
I have it.
You should have been using it on Widow's Peak.
Really?
Widow's
Court.
Widow's Court. Widow's Peak, whatever you want to call it.
Fellwinter's Lie,
Widow's
Peak,
Peak
whatever.
is this thing.
Yeah, this is a Widow's
Yeah, how does it look? Can we all do it
It's
together?
like a little like hat thing,
Oh,
and
it's
then
a
it
hat?
goes like that. and
I
then
love these hand motions.
I know. That's what I do. So anyway, Waylorn's March is actually a really good sniper rifle. I can't wait to see what the roll is. I would recommend picking it up. Just try it. But if you hate higher rate of fire snipers, then we'll just move on with your
Because
life.
you pointed
Stick
out,
with
like, the
1,000
last
yard.
couple Iron Banners, their rolls have been godlike. Like, I think it was not last Iron Banner, but the Iron Banner before that, I got the Hakon's Hatchet, the auto rifle, and it has counterbalance, perfect balance. It's so good on.
It's really
Yeah,
good.
It's really
I
good.
picked up that one. I didn't go last week. I'll probably play on this one just for fun. I don't know. I have every weapon from the Iron Banner. I have all the gear, so I'm pretty much set. I was a little confused when it was revealed this week, and they showed the new shaders. But that's just from Moments of Triumph. They applied the Moments of Triumph shader.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people. I was asking on Twitter. I'm like, did I miss something, or is there a new Iron Banner shader that you can equip?
Yeah.
And no, it's just apparently the Moments of Triumph.
It's a
shader.
shame, Guardian.
Yeah. What were you gonna ask, Fran?
I don't remember.
I have both. I have all the PlayStation
I was
exclusive
going to ask
stuff.
if you got Cole Vance's Duty. You did pick the one
Which
up.
one's that?
That was the one from last banner, the scout rifle. Did you pick it up?
No.
You just said you had everything. But yeah, you
I
should have
have
picked it
a
up.
scout rifle,
You didn't pick up
but I don't
Cole
have the one
Vance's?
from last week.
Did you? You didn't play it? Is that
No,
why?
I didn't play it last week.
Bummer. That was
Yeah.
the one I kept saying I wanted to get that reactive reload on.
I
We were
remember.
talking-
I remember,
actually
yeah.
got that roll. If you weren't listening to our last show, which was before July 4th, this is our 2-week hiatus, right?
No.
You guys had a show
Did we
last week
do
with
one last
CJ.
week?
Yeah.
What year is it? It was 2 weeks. Anyway, whatever. I got reactive reload, and it's really cool roll. It's one where after you get a kill, you reload very quickly, and you get a bonus for like 3 seconds. You can do sick headshot damage. You can two-shot people with that.
Nice.
For a brief period of time.
He's still
It's cool.
excited about that gun. That's how much you like it.
But my point is actually a good scout. Always pick up whatever you do. Always pick up the vendor roll, even if you don't like the roll. Don't be me, which I've done too many times. Like I didn't pick up the stupid sidearm Iron Wreath the first time, and I forgot the second time because I'm like, oh, get a roll and get it later. I don't have Iron Wreath the sidearm.
really?
I forgot.
That's like the first thing I got.
just pick it up.
Yeah.
Like don't be stupid like me. Anyway,
Iron Wreath the
the Iron Wreath,
Wreath the.
Wreath
There's a
D,
D
the
on
Iron
the
Wreath
end.
D.
Yeah.
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 Anyway.
You guys excited? Are you going to play this time? See, I don't
Well,
play
we'll
Iron
be at
Banner a lot.
Comic-Con, so
From
I
Comic-Con.
we'll get
won't.
like a day in
Well, a
at
few-
the beginning,
yeah.
and then maybe a day or two at the end.
You bring
You
your
know
PS4s?
19th to the 26th. We're there from the
PS4, Xbox
20th
One,
to the
sorry.
24th. Yeah.
I might bring my PS4.
Ugh, don't do that.
I'll be
I
streaming
did-
from my hotel room.
I did to New York Comic Con. I brought my PS4.
I totally
Got
will bring
so much crap.
It's super easy to bring the PS4 around.
PS4 is easier to
Oh, it's
travel.
not,
with.
Super
it's not
easy,
like
it's
a
easy.
portability thing that's the problem. It's bringing your console when you should be. Comic Con is
When
such
that
an awesome
Slim-
show.
Yeah.
and
When that
such
Slim comes out.
such a big party.
Whatever, play a few
Yeah.
rounds before bed.
Anyway,
Yeah, what are you gonna do? What at like 4 in the morning after
I
you
will
come back from those
figure-
parties?
Iron Banner's going on next week. I'm hosting the fix, but the office is basically empty, so I guess I'm just gonna do some Let's Plays of Iron Banner
There
at
you
the
go.
office.
Should do that.
Yeah, that'll be really fun. 19th to 26th. Check it out if you want. Now, this is an important message to the 360 and PS3 players out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
As of August 16th at around 10 a.m., Legacy console support goes away. So I'm going to keep issuing this warning
does that
until it
mean?
happens. Well, it just means that your game's still going to work. You're not going to have access to Rise of Iron anymore, or
Ever.
anything after that point will not happen on your console
That's
anymore.
right. You won't get the updates.
Yeah, no more
On that
updates.
path, the new gen
Yeah,
path.
that is the end of your product's
Yep. Cycle.
update.
Yeah. Or,
I
yeah,
don't want to
sorry,
say
not
product cycle
Because they
It'll
did
still
say
be
they're going to
supported,
continue
There's still going to be
support it,
servers, but you won't be able to play with Xbox One and PS4 players anymore. I don't even
Ever?
think Xur shows up anymore, does he?
yeah. I don't know about that one.
Okay, don't quote me on that one.
Now, Xur should still show up. I don't know why it wouldn't. But
Well, what if he comes with weapons that are new?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Your game landscape is going to dramatically change. I put this question on Twitter, and most people don't seem to care. They're like, I've already upgraded or I've already stopped
Yeah.
playing on that platform, so I don't really care.
I mean, it's a financial
So it's all
thing.
right.
That's all. There are people who
no,
can't
it's a
afford it.
resource thing. Oh, sorry.
No, it's
I'm talking-
financial.
Same thing.
Yeah, got it.
Like,
got
why
it.
wouldn't you
Yeah.
upgrade if you had the money? Yeah, same thing we're saying. But
I'm talking on the game side. The devs want more resources, so they're
why are
dropping
they
support
doing
for
it?
legacies. You're talking
I'm
financially.
saying
People
you,
haven't
the
upgraded
consumer.
for money.
So yes,
Yeah.
I feel bad for those who are like, I don't think I'm going to get something till Christmas, or
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I have the money till. So that sucks that you're not going to get the updates. But
Get the
what I
Xbox
will
One
say
Slim.
is, it's been 2 years.
or the PS4, whatever.
Well, right, but the point is, if you don't have the money and you live paycheck to paycheck, it sucks. It
Yeah.
definitely does. I mean,
Yeah.
there's people out there that have to deal with that. I mean, getting one game a year, that's a thing for people. And so I feel
Destiny
bad.
was a good investment if you got it.
Yeah, I feel bad for those people.
Yeah.
But I will say, if you're mad, they're going to keep it going. There are still going to be games to play, but it's not
And
going to get
when
the
you're
updates.
ready to, when you're ready to, they're offering pass to upgrade.
Yeah, so
your character,
save.
you'll get your characters and everything.
Yeah. So in a way, you're saving the money that maybe you were going to spend on Rise of Iron anyway, and figure out how to put all of that towards something new if you really want to keep with it. But my point was, it's been 2 years, and they supported, the last generation of consoles. That's really solid.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's debate of how long you should do it.
Honestly, those consoles are at their decade-long lifespan at this point. Like, that's crazy that they're still supporting a game for those consoles.
Exactly.
Those consoles are 10 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, Destiny was a launch window game.
I mean, at
first
this
year.
point, we're now 3 years into the Xbox One and PS4 life cycle.
Yeah.
Like, 3 years plus the 7 or 8 for Xbox
Destiny's
360.
coming up
No,
to
it
its
has been.
third
It's
year.
been a decade.
Yeah, it's 10 years.
Destiny, oh my God, Destiny 1 is about to hit the end of its second year and start its third year.
Yes.
That's nuts to think about. I've
I
been
know.
playing Destiny for almost two full years.
You've literally been referring to it as year 2 for the last.
I know.
How did this
I know.
not? No, I'm just kidding.
I know.
That's
But that
weird
second
because,
year's
like,
Year
almost
3 is
over.
literally coming out.
Because
Yeah.
the first year of Destiny, we call, I mean, it's technically year 0, right? But everyone calls it year 1.
Yeah.
Well,
Huh.
I never heard year 0 actually, but
Well, that's what I mean. Is no
Well,
one
it's
calls
not
it
a year
0,
until
but it's
the end of year
first
1.
year.
So when
Exactly,
year
yeah.
2 started, it's
Right.
actually, you've been playing Destiny for a year.
This is why everyone's confused when
Yeah.
everyone's like, the 19th century refers to the 1800s.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Absolutely. Because it started on 0.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But this does not.
No.
Year 1 was the first year.
But
year 2 was
the
first
point
year.
is when we get to year 2 or year like Destiny
beginning of year
2,
3. you
it'll
mean.
actually
We're
be
almost done with year 2.
Yeah.
So beginning of year 3.
I really want to hear from anybody still playing on 360 or PS3. I haven't heard anything from this
I would
group.
actually really like to
Tweet.
do a let's play of that stuff. Like, what can you even do in that game right now?
Everything that you can
Nothing.
do today. I mean,
No, I'm
what are
just
you
kidding.
talking about?
can't.
You can do literally everything.
Remember,
Yeah.
we ran a big update. We ran
We
a
did the
big
graphics
news
comparison.
article.
It looks phenomenal on those platforms. I don't know how they did it.
No. But I mean, like, there was a big news article when I think the Taken King released that we ran here on IGN that.
Second community call that got shut down. Smiling.
I know.
What?
You did shut him down. Sean.
But like,
Just do it.
sorry.
After.
But like, a bunch of those
There
like
was a news-
playlists and stuff weren't available anymore in year 2. Like,
I don't
there's
remember.
very few stuff. There's very few things you can do now. Supposedly,
That's not true. I mean, the point is you can do all of the raids, right? You can play. You must be referring to some Crucible playlist stuff or something, and I don't remember.
definitely that.
But overall, it's. I mean, we're very out of touch. We don't play that game, obviously.
Yeah.
Any
Well,
of
that's why
us.
I'm interested.
But it's not huge changes. That's the point. That's why this divergence is so important. They've got
Yeah.
the support. They've got the raids. They have Prison of Elders, right? I mean, it's there. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
So I want to hear, I'm doing the call out, so just give me a second. I want to hear from people that are still playing on PS3 and 360. Are you going to upgrade, or are you just going to leave Destiny at that point and wait for Destiny 2 maybe? What's your plan? Tweet at Destin Legary and let me know, and we will talk about it on the show.
yeah, or
You
like
tweet at all of us, that's fine.
yeah, or if you are mad, like why are you mad? If you're fine, give us some
Yeah.
details.
Yeah. Leave a comment below the video, of course, on
Yeah,
IGN.
it's a great place to do it.
Leave it on
YouTube.
YouTube, on our YouTube channel. We're going to check them out. I really want to hear from you guys, so let me know.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that's everything for this week. Any final thoughts, guys?
I know we're at time. I did want to ask and follow up at least at Moments of Triumph. Remind people to do everything. I mean,
Yeah.
you sure as heck reminded me a lot.
Fran, I think I sent a few tweets your way of literally every step of me buying the shirt after I got all my
that's good.
moments of triumph. How are yours going?
I'll finish it before September 20th. I'm not worried.
How many do you have left?
Hey,
How many
I'm wearing a
calcified
sweet
fragments?
Sea of Thieves shirt.
Yeah, I was about to
I'm
ask
not
where
worried
you
about-
got that.
I'm
That's
not worried
cool.
about T-shirts, my friend, because I ordered some T-shirts in time to get the special emblem, which was actually the only truly fast exclusive thing you needed to act on. So sorry if you didn't act in the first week.
You can
they
still
had a
get it,
special
can't you?
emblem.
Is that it?
Nope,
It was
that was
just for
done.
that week?
You had to order by the 13th.
I got mine equipped on my Titan. I'm good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got the emblem. I mean, so no, I have to finish the exotic sword quest, and I got to do the freaking mountaintop, and I'm so busy that it's actually going to be a grind. I'm going to
Wait,
start
you
this
haven't done the
weekend.
exotic sword quest yet?
No.
Yeah, have fun, right?
And I shredded the
Yeah.
mountaintop, which is all of these, like, play 6 of this, the
Yeah.
Rift, play 7 of that, and I was like, and you got to keep going back and forth to the tower. I am not going to be a happy friend.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of grinding that I'm going to start this weekend.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to sprint to do it.
Once
and
you
then-
learn how to game it, man, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Get a
I
few
will.
friends.
I've got
get
a ton
few
of good
friends.
tips.
Hop in a Rumble.
Yep.
and just get it out of the way.
Totally,
Legacy
yeah. Well, you got
Rumble.
to do every step, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do is start grinding it out this weekend. I'll finish it by September 20th. But if you think that I'm gonna be reporting like next week or whatever, that I'm done, no.
You'll be done before the date, though, right? Are you gonna get the shirt?
I'll be done by September 15th. It's gonna be close.
Oh, man.
I think, so. We'll see.
Another thing we're going to keep
get the
hitting
shirt,
on.
though.
Fran, how far has Fran gotten with his moments of triumph this week?
All I need to do is finish
Sean,
those.
you're good, right?
I think I'm mostly good. I haven't actually looked.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you should
he's
check it out.
not
Make
worried
sure you're
either.
good.
I'm not.
But
I mean,
I'm not worried because I
wasn't
did
worried
it
about
live. Twitch.tv.
I wasn't worried about the
channel.
first year either. And then when I went in to
doing it
look
live.
about the moments of triumph for year one, I realized like I was 40 public events short, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah,
and I had
he's
to
got
like
a lot of
sit
them.
out in the
Yeah.
world looking at my phone for the public events, like running around the Cosmodrome trying to do them. It was
Yeah.
annoying.
Public
Yeah, I mean,
events was awesome. I just put my headphones on, ran to where the public event did my work, edited or whatever. Oh, go to my public event.
do it.
All right, back to work. Wait for the next one.
I remember you doing
Yeah.
it actually. Yeah.
I would
Everyone's
totally
like, why is
fire.
Destiny on?
I would totally fire Destin for in most cases if that's what he was doing all day, but he's pretty good about finishing his work and playing Destiny somehow. But now I'm like, wait, you still played the game all day, but like only for 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah, not
20
really. I
times
just-
over the course of the day. But
Yeah.
he works all night and day, so fine, Destin. Good job.
No,
I
that's
guess.
that's actually all I did all day, Fran.
Yeah, he's like,
No,
I
I'm
just,
just kidding.
that's how I got everything done. I've been playing
Yeah.
Destiny at work all day.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, whatever. There's a bit of a grind ahead. So if you don't have that going, get going on it. And actually, the bigger thing is I didn't quite understand it, and so I didn't even want to get into it now. But the moments of triumph split and how it works.
What's split?
On the August 16th, new gen verse. You need to do your account import. You can import your progress.
I'm sure it'll still be
There's
fun. I don't think there's any
basically
issue.
you have a limited amount of time there to get your moments of triumph right, I guess is the point.
Now you got me worried. Let's take a few
Well,
seconds.
it's only for new gen versus last gen stuff. So make sure you look at the details that Bungie provided on the update if you're thinking of finishing your moments of triumph and when you're doing your account import on the new gen stuff. So, like in other words, I don't think you can't finish moments of triumph on, I mean you can, but if you finish it on the new gen and you miss the date, obviously you can't then, I think, import your account after the 20th. I'm making a guess here, and assume that you're going to have all that.
Legacy
stuff.
console players will have until 2:00 a.m. PDT on August 16, 2016 to receive their Moments of Triumph t-shirt
Slow down.
code on their Year 2 Triumphs page on Bungie.net. After this date, Legacy console players will no longer be able to access character data on Bungie.net, which includes the completion of Year 2 Moments of Triumph. So you
After
guys,
which date?
August 16th. So they have until August 16th to finish
The
their Year
next
2
bullet
Triumph.
point says something a little confusing.
Players may continue to make progress and earn in-game rewards from their Year 2 Moments of Triumph record book through September 20th, 2016 on Legacy consoles.
Oh, see, so is
They
that
can't
saying
get the
you can't-
shirt.
Yeah.
It's saying you can't get the shirt, but you can still finish your Moments of Triumph.
But can you import your moments of triumph after
Players
the
who
16th?
complete their Year 2 Moments of Triumph record book on Legacy consoles may still generate a t-shirt code only if they perform an account import on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One prior to 11:59 a.m. PDT on October 4th. For
Oh,
more
there it
information, follow the link in the weekly update.
There it is. So a lot of details on the
Yeah.
new gen, last gen, moments of triumph. So make sure to check it out.
Yeah. Granular details. Wow.
But honestly, the t-shirt's cool and all, but that's not what it's about for me, honestly. Definitely the emblem and the shader. The emblem is the last thing you get. So if you want that emblem, that's what you have to grind out.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
Cool.
All right, so we've reached the end of this episode of Fireteam Chat. Don't forget, you can check out this show on your
Everywhere.
iOS platform, IGN app. You can check it out on Xbox One. You can check it out on PS4. We're on Roku. Sometimes we're on Hulu.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are
Everywhere.
so many places. So be sure you're checking us out in those locations. Leave a review if you like the show.
Yeah. Do us a favor. If even if you only go to YouTube occasionally, go over there, drop us a sub on the channel.
Yeah.
If you actually listen to the show, even on podcast. But head over there right now.
Yeah,
drop
that
us a quick
link.
follow would mean a lot to us, a lot to support us in the community that's there.
Link's super easy to remember. YouTube.com/FireteamChat.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
But head over, check us out there, and get in the comments as well. It's a good community over there. It's nice to have us all in one place.
Definitely agree. Thank you guys so much. Until next time,
Guardians out.